Guys, today I will show you a ridiculous assault rifle setup, so with no further ado, let's get into it. And my first card is Tactical Vest. It will provide us with extra assault rifle damage and ammo capacity. Since I'm using AK and this bad boy hits so goddamn hard that zombies will have more issues than your ex-girlfriend, ammo is really necessary. But my second card is Admin Reload, and that will allow us to basically solo zombie horde. It's absolutely insane. Simple, don't forget to use grenades against zombies with mutations, and you will do everything by yourself. You don't need teammates, and this is on veteran difficulty. But as cherry on top of my cake, I'm using Cocky as my third card, and I would recommend you to stick with this order, especially at early ages. This card can save you time and a lot of nerfs. We need that swap speed, guys, in this setup. It will give you that efficiency and DPS output, which is kinda necessary to complete those early stages without basically any cards unlocked. But to receive extra damage, I'm rocking with Power Swap card as my fourth, and it will give us 20% extra weapon damage boost. And you can really easily trigger this card when you will see that your ammo numbers are turning in red color. Simply swap your weapon, and you can get this buff on any weapon, but 20% is huge amount of buff. Glass cannon actually can give you 25% only, but you're gonna lose 30% of health. But to get all things again even better, I'm using Silver Bullets as my fifth card to complete the whole level. It will give us that bullet penetration and of course bullet damage. It's really strong card, and if you want to receive maximum DPS output, you have to mix cards. You don't have to stack weak point damage, for example. You need weapon damage, bullet damage, and weak point damage. There is difference between additive and multiplicative damage, so don't add damage, multiply it, and it will allow you to do ridiculous damage. Of course, we have resistance, and resistance is kind of necessary, and I'm talking about trauma resistance. That's the reason why I'm using body armor. We are losing a little bit of ammo, but of course I have some tricks under my sleeve, so don't worry about that ammo lost. We will get all the ammo in the world with this setup. And honestly, if you're gonna play in team, I think Confident Killer is kinda must have card. You will stack again pretty goddamn quickly this card, especially on hardest difficulties, since this game will throw everything at you. Goddamn everything, even kitchen sink. So Inspiring Sacrifice could be really nice team card as well when shit will hit the fan, and trust me, at some point shit will hit the fan. This card can save your team, whole team. It can be so goddamn clutch because, let's face it, everyone will at some point go down. So that card can give you ridiculous health back and that clutch moment to get everybody back on their feet and keep fighting at those hardest moments. But to get maximum amount of ammo in my set, I'm using ammo MULE card. I'm losing support accessory, but if your squad is pretty decent, you don't need those support accessory. But if you noticed, I put this card in my next level, next 5 cards. At early stages, you need those grenades to kill zombies with mutations. After that, you have enough damage to take them out by weak points, and that's the reason why I'm using Shredder. By hitting those marks, you will receive immediately damage stacks, and you can get 50% damage. So we are building our damage with resistance for those later and harder stages, but at early ones we need, of course, the power swap, speed, reload, and a little bit of grenades. So yeah, and mobility. Mobility is kinda really necessary. When we will receive hit, we of course will lose accuracy, but from other hand we have mobility, and you need accordingly adjust your game plan. Again, The mobility cards are really important. That's the reason why I'm using Run Like Hell again. Really nice card. You have to change your position all the time, and I'm playing on Xbox. Guys, if this build can work for me on even veteran difficulty with my terrible aim, this build will work for everybody. I'm not the best player in the world, but still we need weak point damage, so RIDDEN Slayer card is kinda must have. We will receive 20% weak point damage buff, and like I said previously, if I can do some nasty things with this build, you can do, trust me. It works on veteran difficulty. I know you have to unlock some really hard cards with supply decks, but I have some supply line farming methods on my channel. You can check those videos, but you can even backpedal and still deal ridiculous damage. You don't have to run away from the zombies. You can swap your weapons and you will deal huge amount of damage, guys, and you will have no issues whatsoever with veteran difficulty. On nightmare difficulty you have to play a little bit faster, quicker, and with my potato aim it's not that easy. And one of my last cards, but not the least cards, is down in front. Again, really nice card in team play on hardest difficulties. You will not receive damage and your team will not receive damage when you will spray those bullets, and sometimes that can save again the day. When somebody will be down, you can wipe the whole map or clear the whole map or spray your all bullets, and in that way you will receive, of course, that health back with my cards, and you will not damage any of your teammates by crouching and shooting. Really nice card at latest difficulties, or latest stages I shall say, and still I think this is one of the best builds you can make even early on. So I think most of these cards should be available for your campaign deck for multiplayer. I know you can play in solo with all the cards, but in my eyes, solo is really terrible place to be right now, because you can't get any supply points, unfortunately. Yeah, and of course we have duplication glitch with grenades. That's really handy. Just throw your grenade, go to your inventory, throw it from your inventory, and that's it. Pick it up, throw it, go to the inventory, release it. You got the point. This is my deck overall. You can check all the cards in order. You can switch some cards here and there. Like I said, we are building resistance, damage, ammo, swap speed, and mobility. So it's nice mix of cards. Of course, I know that a lot of you have your preferred playstyle, but if you want assault rifle deck, and like I said, Scar or AK should be your best and closest friends in Back 4 Blood game. And AK, oh my goodness, the sound is by itself ridiculous. Anyway, welcome to Insanity and see you in the next one.